Now we continue to the part number 2 of this lesson with parts of the body. We'll start with the abdomen. Well, the main organs of the body have ordinary English names and doctors use these words, but when an adjective is needed, they often use an anatomical word. For example, we can say disease of the liver or hepatic disease. Some abdominal organs, for example the pancreas, have no ordinary name. Okay, so you have here a section of the abdomen. First, we have pancreas. Then we have duodenum. Gallbladder. Liver. Right kidney. Left kidney. Spleen. And stomach. Now, when doctors talk about the main parts of the digestive system, they use the words bowel or intestine, the small intestine or the small bowel, the large intestine or the large bowel. There's also another term doctors and patients used to use, which is back passage, and this is the same as anus or rectum. So now here we have the chest or the thorax, which contains the organs of respiration and the heart. The main parts of the respiratory system are the airways and the lungs. The left lung is divided into 2 lobes and the right into 3. The airways consist of the larynx, the trachea or windpipe, and the right and the left bronchus and the bronchioles. And also the chest is separated from the abdomen by the diaphragm. Okay, I hope you're taking notes because all of this lesson it's full of vocabulary, and what you have to do is write, read and repeat, and do this constantly so you can learn faster and memorize these words. So now let's move on to the pelvis, and here I have this example of a doctor explaining the function of the bladder to patient. So listen carefully. The bladder is situated in the pelvis, as you know, and it is connected to each kidney by a long tube called the ureter, one on each side. The ureters carry the urine from the kidneys to the bladder, where it is stored until you decide to empty your bladder. When that happens, the urine passes down another tube called the urethra to the outside. Now that you have all of this vocabulary, you're ready to practice with some exercises. Okay, here you have a diagram in which you have to complete with the words from the box. I'll give you some time to complete it. It's pretty easy, so please start now. Okay, time's up. Now check your answers and read with me from 1 to 7. Number 1, windpipe. Windpipe. Number 2, lung. Lung. Number 3, lobes. Lobes. Number 4, diaphragm. Diaphragm. Number 5, airways. Airways. Number 6, heart. Heart. And number 7, bronchioles. Bronchioles. Now for our second exercise, you're going to match the conditions with the organs affected. Okay, I'll give you 5 minutes to complete this exercise, so let's begin. Okay, time's up. Now we are going to check your answers to see if you did it right. Here you also have new vocabulary, which is pretty similar to Spanish, so maybe you understand even though you haven't read it before. So the first word we have is hepatitis. Hepatitis. This word comes with liver. The second word is pneumonia. Pneumonia. So the answer was lung. The next word was nephritis. Nephritis. So the correct word was kidney. The next one is gastric ulcer. Gastric ulcer. So the answer is stomach. Now the next word is cystitis. Cystitis. So the answer was bladder. The next one is angina pectoris. Angina pectoris. And the correct answer was heart. Now the next word, cholecystitis. Cholecystitis. And the answer is gallbladder. And the last one, ulcerative colitis. Ulcerative colitis. The answer is large bowel. So lastly, we have this exercise in which you have to complete this paragraph. I'll give you, as usual, 5 minutes to complete it. So you can start now. So now time's up, so let's check your answers. I'll read the paragraphs so you can check your answers. To examine the patient for enlarged abdominal organs, first feel for the liver and the gallbladder on the right side. To do this, ask the patient to take a deep breath while pressing with the fingers upwards and inwards. Next, feel for the right kidney and then cross over to the other side for the left kidney. Still on the left side, palpate for an enlarged spleen. Finally, moving to the lower abdomen, feel for the bladder, which is only felt if it is full. Okay, with this we have finished our second part of parts of the body.